And there are more than 300,000 Australians living with dementia. That is a whole lot of people, with a new case emerging every 6 minutes. But now there is some very good news for sufferers and for the families around them. Brothers Peter and Paul Apostolopoulos have created a product to give people with the debilitating disease back their independence, and they join us now along with care professional Julia Learson. I got past the first hurdle, the Apostolopoulos hurdle.
That's great.
This is a fantastic idea. Just explain how simple this device is and how it benefits families and sufferers.
Well, essentially, we developed, it's called the SOS Mobile Watch. The brand's called mCareWatch, but we developed it after an incident that happened with Dad. He had a stroke while he was driving. Fortunately enough, he got better. But we tested the market, did a research and found out there was nothing out there that helped these particular individuals outside the home as well. So we initially bought him those traditional pendants, but they don't work outside the home. So we developed the SOS Mobile Watch to provide that independence, but also that peace of mind that carers need as well. So really it's a mobile phone. So it's got its own SIM card. It's a GPS tracker. So carers can call in and monitor their loved one whenever they want. So it's for the elderly, the people with special needs and people with dementia. Because
one of the fears that the carers have for people with dementia is that they can sometimes wander off, and you know, finding them it causes a great deal of panic. Or it can.
Exactly.
You know where they are at all times.
Well, you do, Cam. The thing is, what we've developed is a mobile app for the carers. So unlike all the smartwatches that have just been launched, and Apple recently launching or about to launch the iWatch or the Apple Watch, our product actually is a standalone. You don't need a mobile phone to work for it to work. So
it's not paired to anything.
Exactly.
Nothing. So, and as a carer, what you do is you download the mobile app, and what you can do is you can locate the watch wherever they are. So through GPS, through Wi-Fi, you can also call the watch and it automatically answers.
It's amazing that some of the really simplest ideas haven't been, exploited yet. But this seems like a great solution. Julia, you've seen this in action in your own circumstances. Can you tell us what benefit it's had for your clients?
Yeah, well, what you just said about being simple was my whole concern, that when we were building a new retirement village, and it's called independent living. When we got to the stage where we're putting in some security for the residents, they wanted to wire in an old-fashioned way and to put in fairly old-fashioned patronising products. What that meant was that the people would be independent as long as they stayed inside their apartment. So I went looking for something like this.
Yes.
I didn't know it existed, and came up with something that would create independence for the wearers.
And what are the benefits from your point of view?
The benefits are twofold. It gives independence to the wearer, but it gives peace of mind to the carer. And so people can let their mum and dad live their own life and be independent, know where they are, know how they're feeling, and know that they can get to them if something happens. So it's twofold.
So, Peter, if I was wearing the watch, and you're, let's say that you're a member of my family, I'm wearing the watch, you've got some concerns about me, or you're just checking in because that's a good thing to do.
All I have to do is basically I can call the device. So any carer can call the device. And the wearer just has to touch the screen to answer. Now, if it's so you just touch the screen and, hello, I can talk there and find out where they are, etc. So it's got two-way, so it's a mobile phone, but it's also a GPS tracker, so you can actually find out where the individual is. So people with dementia, for instance, when they do go wandering, they don't have the cognitive ability to actually answer an incoming call as well. So it's for different clientele. So essentially what that means is we can automate the product to answer any carer's incoming device, so they can actually answer and understand where they are.
OK, because you will reach a stage of dementia, as I understand it, Julie, where people will forget how to use these devices.
That's right.
But someone in their vicinity, it's a loud ring, that they can answer on behalf and reassure people around them that everything's OK.
Yes, I think what the mCareWatch does means that the person is always surrounded by people who care about them, even though they're able to pursue different activities.
Yes.
So with the electronic fence, as I believe, I think you call it, so if a person wanders too far, a carer can call them and say, Mum, go back to where you should go, and yeah, it just lowers anxiety for all involved.
And the other good thing about the watch, Cam, is that it's waterproof, so you can wear it in the shower, which is where most of the falls happen.
Yeah.
So that's another unique thing about our product.
So, if someone was to injure themselves or require quick assistance, how do they get that response from the
So you
squad?
press the SOS button, which is that red button there. So
Yep.
you hold it down for 3 seconds, and what that does is it'll call the first carer and the third carer if the first carer doesn't answer, or it can go directly to a monitoring service. It just really depends.
Sounds like a terrific idea. How much does it cost?
Well, outright it costs $4.99, or you can purchase it on a monthly plan for $49. You've just actually called Peter, so we're here to rescue you.
I've got his
Here's the
mailbox, Pete. Yeah, getting lots of messages.
So $49 per month.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it works.
Yeah.
If you forget how to use it, you pass it on to the carer.
Yes.
Look, it's a terrific idea. What's it called again?
It's the SOS mobile watch,
Yeah.
and our company's called mCareWatch.
Okay. Thank you very much for explaining it to us. I think
Thank
that
you.
will change lives for a lot of people.